The red pill has been replaced. There's a new trend in the realm of male self-improvement. Can you guess it? Looks do matter. Going to the gym, being well groomed, wearing fitting clothes. I agree with all of that. It's a known fact that people treat you based on looks. It shapes the first impression, that's just how it is. But obsessing over jawlines, cantle tilts, skull shapes, that's taking things a little too far. This trend profits off of male insecurities, just like the red pill.
Before I had my first girlfriend, I would take Timberland boots and I'd fill it to the brim and I'd make myself 6 inches taller.
And similarly to the red pill, it starts off as male self-improvement, but then becomes the cesspit for incels, which people commonly refer to as toxic. By the way, looks maxing isn't a new trend, but up until recently it was a very female-dominated area. These were the early looks maxers. And this is what became of them. Yeah, not a pretty ending. And that's precisely the issue with obsessing over your looks. It never ends. There is no finish line with looks maxing. Fix one insecurity, and the internet's going to give you 5 more. That's the core of looks maxing. For every insecurity, there is a supposed fix. There's mewing, height maxing, lean maxing, towel pulling, but the most concerning trend in looks maxing is bone smashing. I'll let one of the looks maxers explain this one.
Ever heard of Wolff's Law? This is a principle that states that if you create microfractures to a bone, it's actually going to grow back stronger. So you're inducing this by bone smashing, whether it be with a hammer, with your fists, either or, to grow your bones and get a more masculine, chiseled face.
Not only is there no scientific evidence for this, but if bone smashing actually worked, UFC fighters and boxers would be the best looking people on the planet. I mean, some people might think they are. Have they ever considered that smashing their bones can also leave their face deformed and asymmetric? You and your little hammer, you can't replace a plastic surgeon, but you might have to go to one to fix the mess afterwards. When you look at before and after pictures, you'll realize that what most of these looks maxers have experienced is something we call puberty. Of course, you're going to be ugly at 16 when your facial structure is still forming, you have acne, and barely enough facial hair to justify a razor. Smashing your bones isn't what got rid of that. Finishing puberty is. That's my free looks maxing guide. Finish puberty, and then we talk.
Let's talk now.
What's even crazier is that people sell courses on this shit. People paying money to learn how to break their faces. Make it make sense. But that's essentially what it is. Looks maxing monetizes dissatisfaction. An entire economy built on convincing young men they're ugly. Just like the red pill community, it utilizes male insecurities to sell a product that supposedly fixes all of their problems. The more extreme ends of red pill convinced men that women are the problem. The more extreme sides of looks maxing tells men that your outer appearance is the problem. And while your appearance certainly holds a lot of weight, it's the extreme that makes it dangerous. But as we all know, extreme is what sells on social media.
I would say that, in my opinion, that doesn't really seem that extreme to me. It seems very logical.
That's the product of living in a world that's too comfortable with no real purpose. We are the middle children of history.
Our great war is a spiritual war.
Anyway, that's it from me. Don't take drugs, don't self-harm, get through puberty, hit the gym, dress well. That's all the looks maxing you need. And fix your hair. Damn.